a Sports Beat presentation. Game Night Live kicks off now. Brought to you by Granite Credit Union.
Bingham has not lost a game to a Utah school since the 2015 state semifinals. That's 29 straight games entering tonight's Region 4 opener against Pleasant Grove. It looked like the Miners were cruising to another win in the third quarter. Andrew Wimmer's 30-yard touchdown would give Bingham a 28-14 lead. But Pleasant Grove would get back in it. Down 9 in the fourth. Jake Jensen to Easton Fowler. It's a 17-yard touchdown. Vikings down just 3. Final seconds. Pleasant Grove can win it with a touchdown. They're going deep. But the Bingham defense comes up with a sack. Woo. The Miners get a scare, but their winning streak continues after they escape with a win. Fremont, Davis in Region 1 play. Fourth quarter, Fremont up 14-7 when Davis's Garrett Larson hits Trey Baggett for a touchdown. It's a tie ball game, but a few minutes later, Jay Scott punches this in for Fremont. They're up 21-14, so the Darts get the ball back. Larson looking downfield, but he's intercepted. Kendrick Bolos with a flag on the play for roughing the passer. New set of downs for Davis and the Darts. One final shot. Fourth down and 12. Oh, Larson pass broken up. Havili Reeves and Fremont spoils the Darts homecoming, 21-14. All right, Cypress trying to go to 5-0 on the season, but Hunter had other plans. Dyshon Cash, his receiver, 37 yards for the touchdown. Second quarter, Cash again on the keeper. Hunter takes the lead, 14-10. Just before the half, Jordan Tupea bashes his way in, and Hunter takes down undefeated Cypress, 52-42. There were also some great rivalry matchups, including Stansbury and Tooele. Rod had the call on the KSL TV app for our Game of the Week.
Yes, it's the Tooele County Clash. Tooele and Stansbury. The Stansbury Stallions, they've owned Tooele lately. They've won the last 2 meetings. Tooele trying to reverse things tonight. First possession for Stansbury, Tommy Christofferson. Around the left side, heading for the goal line. He's hit right at the 1, fumbles into the end zone, but it's recovered by Stansbury. Extra point no good. Stallions have a 6-0 lead. Tooele comes back, though. Kulani Iongi to a wide open Olicio Seeley. He's got it, and now he's got to try to outrun everybody to the end zone. And he does, 77 yards, extra point good. Tooele on top, 7-6. Back come the Stallions, Jet Richens, untouched, 30 yards. 2-point conversion good is 14-7 Stansbury. Second quarter, it's Jet Richens again, this time from 5 yards out, 21-7 Stansbury. Final couple of minutes of the first half, Silas Young fights his way in for the 9-yard touchdown. Stansbury with a 27-7 lead over Tooele at the half. In the third, Tooele's defense coming up with a big play. Luve Halu picks up the fumble and returns it 15 yards for the touchdown. Tooele would eventually cut the Stansbury lead to 14 heading to the fourth. But Caden Kincaid would put a stop to any thought of a Tooele comeback. He takes it in for the 11-yard touchdown, and Stansbury wins it third straight in this rivalry, 42-21 over Tooele.
First region win. I mean, it's great to feel it, especially when it's first week against the rival. So it's great to feel the win, and coming off a loss last week, it's just great to get the win.
So the Stallions get their third straight win over Tooele. Stansbury moves to 3-2, while Tooele drops to 1-4. In Tooele, I'm Rod Zundel, Sports Beat.
Thanks, Rod. Another rivalry, undefeated Grantsville on the road in Morgan. Trojans were up 7-0 in the second quarter. Carter Thackeray to Tyson Hurd to get the feed in, and Morgan led 14-0 at the half. Now to the third quarter, Thackeray and Hurd hook up for the third time in the game. It's a 9-yard touchdown, 21-0 Morgan. Fourth quarter, Grantsville tries to rally Blake Thomas. He's got the edge. He's got a 22-yard touchdown, but they get within 7, but Morgan hangs on for the 28-14 win. All right, Alta and Weber in non-region play. Alta's Dallin Pan, the short run into the end zone. It's 28-17 Alta, now the fourth quarter. Weber gets the touchdown to keep it interesting. Cy Wallace on the short run into the end zone. It's 28-23 Alta. Then Alta will put this game away. Dallin Pan again, 36-23, and that is your final as Alta gets the win. Region 5, Woods Cross hosting Roy. Woods Cross would take a 14-3 lead. Sam Nurden. This is a 55-yard touchdown run. But Roy would outscore the Wildcats 55-14 the rest of the way. Kyrie's Rowan with a 10-yard touchdown, and Roy opens region play with a road win. Up next, a rivalry game in Cache Valley that went to overtime. You don't want to miss the finish between Ridgeline and Mountain Crest. Mountain Crest High School and Ridgeline High School are separated by just 4 miles. It's easy to see why it's quickly becoming such an intense rivalry, and tonight's game will only add to that. What a game this was. Fourth quarter, Ridgeline down 7 with 3 minutes to go. Actually, it was 8. Breck Jackson to Chance Parker. They get the 2-point conversion, and we go to overtime. Ridgeline's first possession. Jackson to Parker again. And the Riverhawks take the lead, so now it's the Mustangs' turn. They need to answer. Brady Hall, 1-yard dive. So Mountain Crest, instead of kicking and tying, goes for 2, and they're stuffed. Ridgeline wins the thriller 29-28. We'll be right back.